What's up, guys? I just thought I'd make this video, show you what I'm moving today. I'm moving a 2017 Freightliner. This is what it looks like. I picked it up not too far from here. I'm at the Joplin Flying J, Joplin, Missouri. Picked it up over in Springfield. Show you what it looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like on the inside. It's a automatic. Used to be a prime truck. Has about 580,000 miles on it. It's a lot of miles just in a few years. This is what the sleeper looks like. I usually don't have a mattress in them, but I don't use the mattress in a used truck. And it has an upper bunk. I never sleep in that. I watched a video that the Drive Away Bros did on YouTube, and I seen those guys, they use a hammock, and I've been using the hammock ever since I saw that. That was a brilliant idea. So that's what the dash looks like. But this is a fairly clean truck. The seat right here is clean. That makes me happy. I'll run you outside and show you what my hookup looks like, how I hooked to this. It's real simple. So I plug my lights in to the back of the cab. That's what I normally do with my custom made awesome wire harness. I'll take and put my hitch on here. Pinch the frame. Then I put this on here so it won't have any play bouncing up and down. And then I put a zip tie right here so this never comes unplugged, bouncing up and down. And you know, I always zip tie all my chains because I love zip ties. But that's how I normally do them. It's pretty simple. For right now, I'm going to let my vehicle idle a little bit because I want to check the transmission fluid in it. When I was putting my safety chain up there on the subframe, I noticed a lot of something coming out of either the motor or the transmission, and I'm thinking it's transmission because I just had my oil changed not too long ago, and I know they didn't get that much oil up underneath the motor, and it better not be leaking because of them not installing the plug correctly. So we're gonna see here in a little while. I'm letting this thing warm up and it'll get up to temp, and then I'll check that transmission fluid. Hopefully I don't have any major problems, because I just started this trip and I'm going one way 1,300 miles. And to get this vehicle back from Phoenix, Arizona will be a nightmare situation. So wish me luck. I'm going to show you this entire load from the start to the finish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bunch of small videos, and I'm going to splice them together and take you along for the ride. So enjoy. Morning. This is day 2 of my load to Phoenix. Going from Springfield to Phoenix. I see that lady right there? Last night when that lady got here, she was hopping around in that car high on something. It was trippy, a little bit distracting. But anyway, I got here yesterday afternoon, and then I decided, man, I'm just gonna sleep here all night. I've slept here many times before, and I'm in the front parking lot of a Flying J. And yesterday afternoon I was worried about all that oil that was up underneath my motor. Got up underneath there, checked it out. It definitely wasn't transmission fluid, so I don't know if the place where I get my oil changed, they just was so sloppy and nasty that they got all the underneath of my motor oily and nasty, or if I have a small leak. But once I get back to Missouri, I'll put this thing in the shop and let someone smarter figure it out. But I let this vehicle idle all last night, and some of you might be curious about how much fuel my vehicle would use idling the baby all night. So I'll show you. It's about a quarter tank. I had the thing full. I drove 47.3 miles and idled it all night. So I'm gonna say a quarter tank is under $10. So if I would have got in this tractor sleeper and let that thing idled all night, it would have been more than $10. So I wasn't going to do that. So I just slept in my car. I got my trusty sleeping bag I cover up with. I got a pillow. I flipped this driver's seat all the way back. And pretty much that's how I slept. And it's not the best sleep in the world, but you know, I'm fully rested. So my next step is I'm gonna fight this rat race of getting gas over here at the pumps, because I'm gonna take this tractor sleeper, I'm gonna roll up in there like I was a Honda Civic and fill my tow vehicle up the rest of the way full of gas, because it's $2.11 here gas is. And then I'm gonna slip on over to the I guess the fuel island if it's not too busy, and put diesel in the truck. And then I'm gonna get me a big fat cup of coffee and I'll be rolling. My next stop is depending on what time it'll be either before the port of entry in New Mexico, or it'll be in Tucumcari, New Mexico, and I'll probably stop there for the night. I like that Flying J truck stop right there next to the highway. I'm sure you've probably been there, but that's probably where I'll stop for the night the next time. And if I see anything interesting along the way, I'll shoot you guys a quick video. If not, then no quick video. Let me show you one of my new gadgets I like to carry.
It was clear, with a temperature of 21 at Fayetteville, 26 at Kansas City, and 27
so
in Harrison.
I got this the other day to carry with me.
Snow and fog were reported with a temperature of 17. Once again, at 7 a.m. in Joplin, it was 23 degrees under clear skies.
So I thought that'd be a good idea to carry. And what you can do with this is program in different things and keep track on you know, weather and tornadoes and stuff like that, winter storms, hurricanes. And I wanted to get one of these and carry it with me, because sometimes my phone doesn't get a reception, and I like to be in the know, you know. So I couldn't make it all the way. I had to stop for lunch. So this is how I park most times when I stop for lunch. See how there's no red line or no parking where I'm parked? I'm not blocking nothing. There's nothing but weeds. There should be no reason to harass me about my parking. And plus, I have my hazard lights on. So that's how I typically park. I'm going over here to Whataburger. I like Whataburger. we don't have a Whataburger in Missouri. So I couldn't park over here on these mall parking lots because it was too risky, I feel. So that's where I parked for lunch. So instead of me going to an ATM at a truck stop, I stop at these casinos in Oklahoma and other places because, one, you could go in there and get a free soda. Two, you could go in there to the ATM machine and withdraw $1,000 at a time. And usually they charge less than a truck stop. Truck stop, most times you can only withdraw 300. Some truck stops is 200. But with these casinos, I could pull out 1,000 at a time. And I like that because I pulled out 1,000 and it cost me $2.50. Now I got $1,000 cash. If I come across a good deal on diesel fuel or something like that, I won't have to use a ATM card, debit card, credit card, because they do put a hold on $75 to $50 to $20 and all that. And it irritates me. And also, sometimes at the pump, they have these scammer plastic covers over your card reader, and they'll steal your damn card. So I go to the casino to withdraw money, not to lose it. Yeah, after my nap, I got up and look, my phone, it's the length of my phone away from my vehicle. That's how this guy parked. What a dumbass. Look at this. Complete idiot. Stuff like this just drives me up the wall. So my plan was to take a couple hour nap here at this casino where I went to the ATM, but the exhaust and everything from all these other trucks and reefers and everything running started getting overwhelming because the wind wasn't carrying it away. So I decided to get up. Then once I raised up out of my slumber, I seen this. This is my passenger side, and you could see that this guy is less than 8 inches away from my vehicle. So that really surprised me when I saw that. I don't know if he was a really good driver or a really bad one. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to show you this truck stop in Tucumcari, New Mexico. It's the Flying J. This is where I always stop when I'm in this area. And it's an easy place to get in and out of. And there's plenty of parking. No one harasses you. If you like Loves, there's Loves across the street. But this is where I always park for the night. And you know, it looks like they're really relaxed because they got tractor trailers parked in their front parking. And normally they don't like that stuff. And then there's tons of motorhomes and stuff like that coming through, older people. But this Denny's, I don't eat here because I think it's kind of dirty. So, FYI. But this is where I slept last night and getting ready to start my day. Gotta do my logbook real quick, make it all pretty again. I want to show you what I bought last night. Got this power inverter. Basically, I had $77 worth of points on my Love's points card, and this thing is on sale at Love's right now for $79. And what you have to do is use a mail-in rebate and get it. So, long story short, I gave I think about $13, $13 for this dude. So this is what's in the box. Get a couple wire connectors. This here is a wire to extend the control panel. So you can put the control panel somewhere else. And I don't know why somebody would do that, because it's Bluetooth. Here's the front of it. See, it's Bluetooth, digital display, on off button. But you take these two straight screws out. You take this wire here, and you can put this control panel here, you can put that practically anywhere. Then you got these two connectors for your other devices, 4 connectors for electrical. This is the other side. You got your connectors for your positive and negative, and then this bolt right here is your remote on off. But if it's Bluetooth, you really don't need that. And then your little fan. So this thing weighs about 3 pounds. I don't think that it'll take up a lot of space, but I'm gonna put it in my next tow vehicle, and hopefully I could really deck that next tow vehicle out to where it'll make life easier for me. And this is one of the things I'm gonna add to it. I'm starting to buy pieces, one piece at a time for the interior. So this is what I'm working towards, is the ultimate Honda CR-V tow vehicle. I'm still in New Mexico. Had to stop at the little rest area over here on 40. I'm west of Tucumcari, but yet east of Santa Rosa, New Mexico, about 70 something miles from Albuquerque. I'll show you what this rest area looks like. I like to walk every 2-3 hours, and I'm in no hurry, so I'm gonna walk around out here a little bit, exercise. Anytime I park at one of these rest areas, I lock my vehicle. So that's what we're gonna do next, is lock the vehicle. I think New Mexico is pretty. Sorry about the wind. Not much out here. I have seen so many awesome sunsets being a truck driver. I know this video won't do it justice, but it's phenomenal looking. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm taking and trying to get over the border of, what is it, New Mexico and Arizona before the port of entry opens over there, because I really don't want to dick with them, and I don't want to stop, and I don't want to pay the port of entry. So I'm gonna roll on through that. Ain't stopping today, Jack. Had to get past this port of entry. I didn't want to mess with stopping. So this is what it looks like. Google said that they open at 5 a.m. Sign back there said that it's closed. So that's good. We'll see if it's closed or not. I'm over here in Winslow, Arizona at the Flying J. This is the first time I've ever ran into racism. I guess you'd have to call them Native Americans. So I went here to this restaurant, got some food. Long story short, the lady never came back to the table. No refills, no how's your meal, no receipt, no nothing. But yet she was helping the people right across from me, and they was Native Americans. And then she helped the people beside them, and they was locals. But I had a lot of time to kill because there was a long wait for the showers this morning. So I had to go in this restaurant and eat their shitty food. But this is how my day starts. 43 miles from Flagstaff, Arizona. 200 miles from drop location. So I'm going to be there a lot early. Can't drop off till tomorrow. So I'm probably going to get out, go do something. I'm not sure what it'll be. Maybe go see a movie or sightseeing. About south of Flagstaff, Arizona, about, I don't know, 40, 50 miles. And this is the view. So the air up here, I think I'm at 5,000 or 6,000 foot, but the air up here smells piney, clean, crisp, cool air today. This is just a turnout off the highway. It's a scenic outlook that I pulled off onto. Here's where we are right now. Sunset Point rest area. Oh, it's one scenic place, I tell you. Normally I don't have time to stop and look around, but today I do. I always pay attention to these signs when I see these because I don't like snakes or scorpions. But if I see one, I'll get a video of it. I think I'm at about 4,000 feet right now at this location. It's pretty extraordinary. I like Arizona. Take this time to go and check my fuel depth. I'm less than 60 miles from the drop. I don't want to give them any fuel. If you're ever around this area, you should stop and check this place out. Sunset Point off of 17 north of Phoenix. I made it to Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm supposed to drop this truck. This is the location where it's supposed to go. There is nothing around here at this place. Kind of a shitty looking place. I'm going to remove all my stuff off of here right now. Tomorrow morning when I drop this truck, it'll be a quick drop, and then I'll be out of here. Well, this is the end of the Springfield, Missouri to Phoenix run. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I would have seen more stuff to put in this video, but I did the best I could. You all get out there and make some damn money.